Horoscope for Pisces, Tuesday, 5 May 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. You feel that pressure in the air, Pisces. It's as if the atmosphere has become denser, as if a storm is glistening on the horizon, even though the sky still seems clear. It's not a tension you should be afraid of, but one that invites you not to ignore the signals. There is a necessary friction in the environment, an electric pulse that runs through your nerves and tells you that the current balance is about to transform. The universe is presenting you with an intriguing challenge. The strength of your identity is met with a profound transformation, and your momentum of expansion is colliding with a need for containment. It's a dance between what you want to conquer and what you must learn to let go. That cosmic vibration, that little tremor in the fabric of reality, manifests itself in you in a very particular way. Being a sign of water, your body is the first recipient of these changes. Although today you do not feel a planetary presence that dictates your vitality, your own Piscean nature makes you especially sensitive to these currents. You may wake up today with a feeling of heaviness in your eyelids or a slight disconnection, as if your body was trying to process information that your mind has not yet deciphered. You feel as if walking through your own house is an exercise of sailing through deep waters and something turbulent. Your skin may feel more sensitive to touch or temperature changes, reminding you that, although the outside world seems to be in conflict, your physical temple is the anchor that will keep you safe in the middle of the tide. Taking this energy to the terrain of your resources and your stability, the panorama becomes complex and fascinating. Imagine that you're in front of your computer, checking a bank account or a budget, and suddenly a doubt strikes you. There is a triad of energies operating in your livelihood area that requires your full attention. On the one hand, you feel the impulse of Mars, that desire to spend, to invest, or to act boldly to achieve what you want. But immediately, the presence of Saturn manifests itself as a stern voice in your head, reminding you of the limits, debts, or the need for a digestible savings plan. And in the middle of this strip and loosen, Neptune appears, wrapping it all in a fog of uncertainty. You may not be clear where your income is going or feel that your financial projects are like a dream that fades between your fingers. Don't let Neptune's confusion paralyze you. Although the moon in your area of profession and public recognition is watching you, giving you visibility that can be very rewarding, the key is in the structure. If you're negotiating a contract or looking for a new source of income, Libra's energy in your shared resources area asks for balance. Do not seek only self-benefit, seek justice in exchange. You may receive news about a loan, an inheritance, or a partnership with a partner that forces you to put order. The key to navigating this sea of financial uncertainty is Saturn's discipline. Write down every expense, draw every limit, and don't let the impulse of Mars lead you to decisions that then Saturn's reality forces you to correct. If we look now towards your well-being and daily habits, the invitation is to introspection and care for your own light. With the energy of Pisces marking your physical presence, your body is a mirror of your soul, and today, that soul is processing a lot of intensity. There are no planets that dictate a frenetic activity, but the configuration of your routine, under the influence of Leo in your area of habits, asks you not to neglect the dignity of your daily processes. Sometimes routine may feel like a burden, but today is the time to turn it into a ritual of self-love. It is not the day to impose extreme demands on your body or restrictive diets that exhaust you. On the contrary, the tension that Mars and Jupiter generate in the sky warns you of the risk of overexcitation or of seeking quick solutions that end in exhaustion. If you feel that your heart rate is accelerating or that anxiety appears after a very stressful day, don't repress it. Instead, look for the structure of a habit that restores calm. Perhaps it is the simplicity of preparing a nutritious dinner, without haste, enjoying the aroma of spices, or the conscious decision to turn off all screens an hour before sleeping to allow your Piscean mind to give you a deep rest. Your health today depends on your ability to set boundaries between the world and your own temple. If we go into the heart now, into that sacred space where your bonds and affections dwell, you will find a haven of amazing beauty. Despite global tensions, your emotional world is being blessed by a harmony that will allow you to heal. Venus, the planet of love, is in your most intimate area in your home, bringing a soothing sweetness. It's like, after a storm day, you find a warm, safe corner in your own house. You can feel an urge to decorate your space, invite someone to share a coffee, or simply enjoy the peace of your own shelter. But not only is it calm, there is a wonderful expansion. Jupiter in your area of joy and creativity is instilling an optimism that invites you to play, to create, to allow yourself to be seen. If you have a creative project or romance that is flourishing, today is a day to nurture it with faith. However, keep your feet on the ground. Virgo's presence in your partner relationship area asks you not to ignore the details. You can feel a tension between the desire for total delivery and the need for your partner or partners to be responsible and detailed. It's not that the connection is difficult, it's that the universe is asking you to learn to love with structure, to put order in what you feel so that affection is sustainable. In your friendships, Capricorn's energy asks you for maturity. Seek friends who are pillars, not just companions of joyful moments. On the plane of mind and spiritual growth, you find yourself in a moment of electrical revelations. Your ability to communicate and learn is being shaken by a powerful combination. The Sun, Mercury, and Uranus are working together in your area of communication, which means that your mind can function today as a ray that passes through the darkness. You can have a mental click, a brilliant idea that comes out of nowhere, or understand a concept that had been giving you vents for weeks. It is an energy of genius, but also of some restlessness. An unexpected WhatsApp message or social media news might trigger a cascade of thoughts that force you to rethink something you thought you knew. This mental agitation is complemented by an almost mystical depth. Pluto, in your subconscious area, is working in the shadows, dissolving old beliefs and allowing you to access truths you had buried. It's as if, while your conscious mind flies with new ideas, your soul is doing a deep cleansing in the basement of your memory. Don't be afraid if you experience very vivid dreams or if you feel an almost inescapable intuition about something that's about to happen. The energy of Scorpius in your area of wisdom pushes you to investigate, to deepen, not to stay on the surface. Today, learning isn't just accumulating data, it's transforming your own perception of reality. If today you feel that you need to do a ritual to channel all this energy of tension and transform it into something constructive, a small act of emotional alchemy spread to you. Since the Sun and Mars are generating some pressure, what you need is to release the load so it doesn't stagnate in your body. Find a small piece of paper and a pen. In a moment of calm, write very briefly what has been irritating you or that little concern that you feel takes energy away from you, like that pending email or that rubbing with a partner. Once written, visualize how that concern is a dissolving dark cloud. Break the paper into very small pieces, almost dust, and place them in the garbage of your house, thanking mentally that energy no longer resides in you. To seal this process, wash your hands with cold water and a little soap, imagining that the water takes any residue of that tension, leaving your hands and spirit clean and light for what is to come. To accompany this journey and help your mind keep calm in the middle of intensity, I propose the blue color. It doesn't have to be a complete garment. It can be a discreet detail in your socks, the wallpaper on your phone, or even a cup of coffee. Blue acts as a balm for the mind, helping you maintain serenity and clarity when Uranus ideas become too frenzied. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a visual anchor, a reminder that even if the sky shakes, you can stay calm. Remember that the most important thing is not the object itself, but the intention you place in it. Trust in your ability to navigate these waters, because even if the movement is intense, It is precisely that movement that is leading you to a more authentic version of yourself. Today, you will discover that within every challenge lies the seed of your greatest transformation. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.